Hello, good evening, internet. Welcome back to my channel. I'd like to thank you for returning to my channel. I am Patrick Joseph on YouTube, and permit me to welcome you on board as I try to, boil some meat and fry the meat and see if I can make a quick stew. You're welcome on board. Okay? Good. So I've got the meat already thawed and taken out. So what I'm doing now is I am just rinsing the meat. Rinsing out the blood from the meat. This is beef, which I bought the other day and was in the freezer. And so I had to pour it out this morning in the sink and this bowl. And so it's ready to be cooked now. So what I'm going to do now is get one of this pot, chuck this in like so. Right, there we go. Then I'm going to get some seasoning. I'm gonna get a salt, some whisker of salt in it, and I'm gonna also get some other types of seasoning that they will have here. I think I better get it out or something. Now this is ground up. No, don't want that pepper. Take that out. What do I have here? Okay, we have oregano. So I'm just gonna do some let me get this dog out. Right, so let's put some oregano in here. I'm gonna get some, where is the thyme? There's mixed veg here, there's sage, basil, Italian, okay, there's thyme here, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, douse some thyme in here. What do we have else? Cummins. We have nutmeg, turmeric. We have coriander, cinnamon. Let me put some ginger in here. Give it some gingerish flavor. Right, I think probably instead of making stew, why don't I just make pepper soup instead? That's probably what I will do. Yeah, that will be much easier, because with stew, I will have the burden of frying and doing this and doing that, and I haven't got that energy right now. So I'll convert these guys to pepper soup, which we call nsala in Igbo, if you know what I mean. So that will be much easier, because that all you need to do for pepper soup is throw all your seasonings, pepper and all that, onions and all that, and some water, and there you go. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it saved me all the time, you know. So what do I have here? Yes, coriander. So this is a quick thought, afterthought. It's better. Cinnamon. Let's try that there. So here is put all the junk in and take it back. What do I have here? I have Chinese salt and chili pepper. Would that go well in pepper soup? Chinese salt. Hope it's not too salty. Just a little bit. What am I looking for here? I have five spices. Asian blend. Chuck a bit in. Just for the taste. This is curry. You don't put curry in there. I've got Maggi here. Let me get some 4 Maggi out. Some dry pepper. Yes, put in some dry pepper. Hope it's not too peppery when I do this. Yeah, that's what's called pepper soup after all. And I put more salt so that my girls and my wife will say, "Oh, it's too salty, I'm not gonna have it." And I'll say, "Thank you very much." Because I'm Nigerian and I like pepper. You know? So that's being greedy there. But I bet you they will join me and have it, I'll tell you. Right, what do we have next? What am I trying to do next? For the pepper soup, the next thing to do is onions. So look in this freezer, see if you can find, yes, there is some onions here. So get the onions up. They're not that big, so I'm going to use 2, I think. So open up this and bring out 2 to give it some flavor. Yeah, 2 is okay. Not 2 big ones, but 2 small ones. So there's not 2. Yeah, let me use, yeah, take 2. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So it's a question of me trying to cut that now. Now, where's this? There's knife here. Sorry guys, where is the cutter, man? Sorry, you know, I don't often come here, so, but I know it's somewhere here. Just have to find it. Where are these cords? Okay. There it is. Okay. So, I'm just peeling the onions now, ready to cut it into the meat. Okay, let me cut that one as well first of all. Okay. I bet you cannot see. Can you see what I'm doing at all? You see, this is what I'm doing. This is the meat that I've done there. This is my onions that I'm cutting. And I'm just peeling the onions now before cutting them. I wonder if I'm on the light or it's dark here. So I think I better transfer the you here on this side. By the way, this is the onions that I'm gonna the Maggi that I'm gonna use. So for the lighting, I'll put you here, and then I'll come here. Yes, I think it's better this way because the shadows are on this side of it. So it's night, by the way, guys. So I'm just doing a late one. It's about 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So I've been on my computer doing some work, and I got this meat out earlier on today, and been trying to do it. I really wanted to do myself, so I asked everybody to not do it. My daughters, I said, don't bother, I will do it, because I want to create some content with you while I am cooking. Many of you might think that I don't know how to cook. Well, it is true I don't know how to cook, but I can try. I can try. Actually, the way I learn to cook, when I eat anything that I eat from outside or maybe in the restaurant, I just use my eyes to see what is the content of that menu or that dish, and I will just come home and try it out. It may not come out exactly as what I had at the restaurant, but who cares? I'm not on a inspection, so by trial by error. Sometimes I use YouTube as well, you know, but YouTube is for more of elaborate videos, which I haven't got all of those sort of time. So what I'm doing here now is dicing the onions. You can see me, I have my long, woolly blanket top to keep me grounded. So I'm just putting the onions now onto the meat. I like a lot of onions, so and whenever I see onions, it reminds me of Nigeria when I'm having the suya. So and I try to eat it sometimes, but not the same without a suya in it. But there you go. Okay, so right, we'll just add quickly. Right, put this behind here, kind of drain out. Now, some water into the pot full of meat, full of raw meat and all this seasoning and onion, and because it is for pepper soup, you put a bit of more water to an extent. So as you can see, this is what I got here. Gonna put it on fire now. Light the fire. Okay, so that should start coming up now. Am I correct? Yes, that's the one there. Yes, it's glowing red now, so that's the one. what I'm going to do next is take this for Maggi. Nigerians, we in Nigeria, Nigerians like to use Maggi a lot. So, not a lot as such, but in most dishes. So, I just use 4 for this one. And this pot looks a bit small for what I'm trying to do. So, I may change the pot because the water, so that I don't want it to go over, to boil over. So, I'm going to have to change the water. I mean, not change water, sorry. Change the pot. But let me sort this out first. This fiddly, taking out the Maggi. It can be very fiddly and stubborn sometimes. And then crush in there. And see the way I cook. I do everything at once. Pepper soup is quite easy to do in the sense that there's no magic to it. Get your meat in, get all your seasonings in, all to moderation, your Maggi, water, and put it to simmer. Okay? Put it to simmer. Yes, got the second one out. Fiddly. I'm on the third one now, guys. Somebody's calling me there. I don't know who that is. Let me just see who that is very quickly. Yes, hello there.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Who's calling? Sorry.
Hello, my brother.
Yeah, hello. How are you?
I'm good. KK, man. How you doing?
I'm very well. Who am I speaking to?
Oh, Dr. Arize Chijoke Neku.
From Germany?
No, yes, I'm in UK. I just have to be in Germany now for something. Calling you from the ICD UK, man. That is a London branch of Buta Community Development Union.
Okay.
It's on the corner.
Yeah, I'm very well. How can I help you?
Yeah. We're building a Zoom conference together this evening by 7 p.m. I don't know how to schedule my go. 9 p.m. this evening. 9:30. I didn't know how to schedule my go. Can you join us?
You said by 7 p.m. you said?
9:30 this evening.
9:30 this evening.
Yeah.
Right. And
the link and the ID numbers has been posted on the group already.
Okay.
The
So
general passcode 811836. You got it?
So who set up this meeting?
You got the ID?
My question is, who set up this meeting?
Have you seen it?
My question is, who set up this meeting? See? These are hoax calls. Every now and again you get people trying to play a fast one on you. There's somebody who called just now, say that he's from Germany, because the number +49. He says he's in my forum of my community here in the UK, which is called the Buza Community Development Union, ICDU, UK. And he's telling me that there is an emergency meeting set up for 9:30 p.m. this evening. And I'm asking him, who said that? You know why? Because I am the president of the union, of the ICDU UK. I am the president. If I am the president, I should know whatever is going on. I have not called any meeting. Neither has my secretary called any meeting. There has not been any emergency for meetings. And somebody is calling me saying that he's from Germany. He wanted to put a code into his onto my phone so I can join the Zoom or the online conference meeting. Can you imagine that? So this is another example of cybersecurity issues, that we're fighting. That's is ongoing. So guys, be very careful when you receive calls. Always suspicious. If you're not expecting any call from anybody, be suspicious. And this particular call that came has only a number on it from Germany, +49 and all that. And I don't know who the person is. Try to speak my language, try to convince me that he is from my hometown. But you can see, all they're trying to do is play a fast one, get you to type a code. He was calling a code. If I type that code in now to join in that meeting, they would probably take over my phone, and all the details of my phone will be transferred to them. So this is just an example. What a coincidence. So please guys, let's be very careful. Let's be careful. Right, gentlemen, I have everything that I need for this now. So what I'm going to be doing now is transferring it from this port. You can see that I'm just trying to make this work. Yes, let's see. I can use the other port. Yeah, I can use this. I can use this other port. Yes, this other port should do it. Yes. I'm just using my eyes to gauge. Okay, so rinse out this port. Try to transfer this before it gets too hot. Right, there we go. Right, I've got it. Okay, so that's better. Put some water here. Move it around and bunk. So back on fire. Get a spoon out. Now these meats are all chunky, too chunky. I might have to cut them into two each, so as to make more of the meat. They're too chunky, and it's going to be difficult to, take a longer time to boil. Right. I'm going to use one of this bowl for keeping this spoon. Right. This goes in the bin. Right guys, I'm getting there. Okay, so I'm gonna do some dishwashing now. Some dishwashing. Here. Just washing out this pot. Okay. put it here to drain. If I use this now, I don't need to use curry. No, you don't use curry in that, innit? Curry, no, you don't curry in pepper soup. No. Maybe no, I don't know. Okay. Right, nothing new. Right, so it's a waiting game while this simmers. Okay, while I'm doing that, I think I should make myself a cup of tea as well. I should make myself a car party. Right, good man. So it's a waiting game now, as we have our. It's about to start boiling, still simmering. You know, this is electric burner, and the electric burner it's not as fast as gas, but I prefer. I've always used electric burners, you know, as opposed to gas. Ever since when I got married, started having children, I started to use only electric, you know, ceramic, heat, you know, cookers, because I have this fear with kids growing up that you know, one might forget the the gas on. And at that time I used to be a smoker as well, so you know, I could leave matches anywhere, I could light up cigarette anywhere, you know, the kids may see matches and play with them. So, you know, that kind of reasoning, you know, made me, I was always very cautious. So I said, no gas. So each time from then on, I remember I used gas when I was single, but once I got married, started having kids, I said it was going to be ceramic electric cookers, because then you're more sure of what you're doing, just for safety's sake. And since then I've stuck with it now. My kids are all grown up now, but yet I still find myself using electric cookers. So that is how that came about. So here I am making tea. Okay, just put some water. I use the Nigerian powdered milk, which is Nido. Then some sugar and Earl Grey tea bag. So I'm just turning it to brew, and then add a bit more water. Stop halfway. Stir again, and pour the last set of water, and then wait for it to kind of simmer. Right, so that's how this comes around. So voila. Right, it's a waiting game. So that's all, folks. Let me not keep you waiting. Thank you for your time with me. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to thank you very much for always keeping up with me. My name is, I am Patrick Joseph on YouTube. Please continue to, be friendly and subscribe, if you have not already done so. Like, share, make some comments. And if you're new, welcome on board, where I try to showcase lifestyle, travels, education, and just vlogging. So thank you very much for your opportunity today that we're sharing here. I was just trying to make, initially I started off by wanting to make stew. Then halfway changed my mind because of the time. It was usually about 8 o'clock that time. So I said, okay, I'm going to do pepper soup instead, which would not take much time, which I've just had on fire now. And so it's a waiting game now. I'm just going to wait for it to be ready. In the meantime, while that's simmering and boiling, I would make my way to the living room, where I'll have my tea now. Yes, hello guys. Time has elapsed now, and my sauce, the pepper soup, is now ready. as you can see there, and I put it aside, and also put some water onto another pot that I'm going to use for making a pound of yam. So you're going to watch me do pound of yam in a minute, okay? The way I do it. So I'm going to, that's almost ready. As the water came to a boil, I have in here pounded yam. Okay, so I have in here pounded yam as water came to a boil. So I get 1 scoop in there and a half, so that it doesn't get too much. So this is what the pounded yam looks like. It's a dried pounded yam, and so it goes back in there. That is where it is, you know, goes back into. And then with where's the wooden spatula? Yeah, that's it. So we have here a wooden spatula, which I will use now to kind of you know, settle down the, or rather mash by stirring. And I need to also put this kettle on as I do this. So you see it come by. Right, so now I am turning the dry pounded yam in water, in boiled water, and I'm going to add some more water from the kettle. Okay, so that once it is boiled, add some water more water from the boiled kettle. Okay, which I would pour in here now. I think you can see me pour it. So add some more water. Okay, put back this, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. Come back in here and try to turn around the, you know, and get the pounded yam to kind of be even out into a kind of a dough. So we call it pounded yam in Nigeria. In other parts of Africa, they probably call it fufu. But I don't eat fufu. I don't even know how to do that at all. So different parts of the country in Africa call it differently. But in West Africa and in Nigeria in particular, we don't have fufu. We have pounded yam. We have gari. I think in the Igbo land, they have what is called akpu. All these are kind of similar method to prepare, but I'm only familiar with gari or pounded yam. I don't eat the gari. I mean, as in make the gari into dough. I drink the gari. We call it in school. We call it smoke the gari. You know, with some peanuts, which I still do. I have it up there as well. You can see there. I have it up there. You can see there's gari in here. So that's for drinking or smoking, as the case may be. But for pounded yam, I love pounded yam with egusi, a kind of a sauce that we normally use as well, pepper soup, and another one okra as well, but it's not always. I don't necessarily like okra because of the sliminess. We also have one called abono. I'm not too keen about that as well. So I'm only most familiar with egusi, even though I cannot make egusi. So I get a lady friend of mine to do it in one of our communities, or sometimes I even buy it from the restaurant. I can do the pounded yam, but I can't do the sauce, the exotic sauces. So I buy. But today I decided to try out the pepper soup, which you saw me making earlier on. So this is the pounded yam that I'm just doing now, and it's almost coming to a good paste. So I'm kind of sweaty now. I'm gonna so give it a bit of water again and allow it to kind of even out again. There's only one here, isn't it? So that's fine. Just need it to boil a bit more. It's almost ready. Yeah, so simmering. Yeah, so I'm on the final bit of turning the pounded yam on fire right now. I hope I'm doing well. So guys who are familiar with this, make your comment, tell me how I'm doing. By the way, if you're just coming back or if you're a continuous subscriber, I want to thank you very much for this opportunity of sharing this intimacy with me here. Please subscribe if you have not already done so. All you need to do is hit the button, the subscribe button. It doesn't cost much to do that. It doesn't cost anything to do that. Just your energy to do that. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna try and enjoy this. This I made myself. So I'm actually very proud of that now, that I managed to be able to do this. Yep, it's done. So at this time, you get the plates out. Get the plate out. There are 2 plates I get. One for sauce, and then another one there for the pounded yam. So you're gonna watch me do this. Okay, so I do some water in this one to make it a bit more easy to manage. Okay, and then okay, so what do I do here now is to take some from here onto this. Okay. Okay, and then get some water, take that off, and then with your hands being wet, you kind of give it into turn it over, and as you can see, you have yourself cover it up so that it kind of steams up and cools down itself. Wash the hands on the on the fry. Okay. Turn this off now. Okay, so this is off now, and I get the sauce. Where is the spoon? The spoon is somewhere here. Yeah, that is the spoon. Okay, so watch me as I scoop out some of this sauce. This is the, I call it sauce, but it's actually pepper soup. Okay. All right, there we go. I think this is done and sufficient. So this is what the pepper soup looks like in a plate. Okay, covered, and this is what the dough looks like when it's made. So in these two plates, I will get the tray, my usual tray, and place them individually onto the tray. Now this we don't eat with spoons, although some people do, but I do not. I like to enjoy it with my fingers. So I get that out. That's a bowl. Get some water into this bowl. So this is the bowl I'm going to use for washing my hand and rinsing my hand as I eat. Okay. And that I will place on top of this in my usual way as I take this to the living room now. Okay, so I'm gonna take that now. So you see me carrying that now. So I'm gonna take this, open the door before I do this. So I open the door. You saw me do this. So I move it straight into the living room. So I have just carried this onto the living room, which you saw me do. So now this is my living room here and my dining. So this is the food I just brought down now that I put here. This is my computer that I work with whenever I'm here. My lazy chair. My tea that I have not finished yet. Okay, so this is it. And I'm gonna try to enjoy this. So now that I have this here opened up, I'm just gonna indulge. So, bon appetit. Bon appetit. Okay? So what we'll do is normally pray like this. Take a bit of the food like that into the sauce. Okay, and voila. Yeah, that's quite tasty. That's nice. So that's quite nice, I must say. I tried. So one more time. Very good. So thank you for your time. I'd like to end this video here now so I can focus and have my meal. Thank you very much, guys, for your time in the cooking today. May your evening be restful. Take care now.